3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cervelli is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. Archer's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nolan Arenado.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Arenado on the move. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. 0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Settling in now, Trevor Story. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. And that misses. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Gonzalez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Gonzalez goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends. In now, Colin Moran, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Colin Moran.
And he fouls this one off. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And That nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Freeland will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Starling Marte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Popped up. Story is under it. And that retires the side. Now to the plate, Ian Desmond head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 4. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Hit to short. Mercer is there. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Kyle Freeland. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Stepping up to the plate. Charlie Blackmon. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner will score from second. Dickerson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. The pitch.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
And that misses inside 1-0. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Francisco Cervelli.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Dickerson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a fastball just a bit high.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now at the plate, David Dahl, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran.
Leading off for the
pitch.
Pirates, third baseman, Colin
Oh,
Moran.
had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Mercer.
And it's fouled away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Archer. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and decided. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hit on the ground to short. Mercer has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Kyle Freeland. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Josh Harrison stands in. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Dickerson. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one is launched. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Little tapper down the third baseline. On to first, and there are 2 down. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Gregory Polanco
pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Gonzalez, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A throw behind the runner at second, and they got him. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Colin Moran. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Jordy Mercer now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's running in there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. And the changeup is way low that time. Moran at second with 2 down. And yet another strikeout here. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez sat down on strikes in his last. Felipe Vasquez comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Number 73.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
David Dahl is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again. Ian Desmond 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Felipe Vasquez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go pose. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. McGee has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters. To third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Josh Harrison stands in. He struck out swinging at his last trip to the plate. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. The pitcher, Jake McGee, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Matt Holliday come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte on the move. He's got it 1 away. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. The relay, and there are 2 away now. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Keone Kela enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Count still at 1-2. Blackman stands at second with 2 gone. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there. As the Scott Ober enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep
Number 45.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Popped him up. Desmond has a play. 2 gone. Here's Gregory Polanco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Story picks it up. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Moran is up with it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in, Trevor Story. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. Now batting, David Dahl. He got on top of one. Stephen Brault takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up a save. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon. First for the Victorians.